Hi all, welcome to the Scott McTominay and James Milner Showdown SBC guide. 85 raid cards for them both, 170k to do McTominay, 200k to do Milner, so definitely a bit of discretion obviously with that. 3 routes in total. If we can smash links, is always much appreciated. Comment down below if you're going to do either of them. We're going to break them all down, obviously detail where it is best to kind of cover your back, so you're welcome to smash likes always, folks, be much appreciated. Comment down below if you're going to do either of them, or if you've got a personal preference. Of course, I personally feel that it shouldn't be Milner or McTominay. I explained on Twitter that it could easily have been like by Greenwood, Minamino, Simicus, somebody else different really, because McTominay's just had an inform, and the inform you could get for 15k, and yes, it's a +3, but does it really justify 155k more? Not really. That's kind of my criticism in the card. Milner, obviously when he had his scream the first time last year, was like 150k, and then like what was it, 50-60k the second time when they re-released it. Yes, +2 on either card becomes more appealing, but they could have easily done our cards. Is kind of where I'm going with it. We just pretty much just go Serie A with all the routes, folks. That is where we've kind of put our eggs in one basket. The England player was Dele Alli. The informs we generally use Bolat, or we use Inform Me for the England inform, and it's the Team of the Week English Prem. It just covers like English Team of the Week, and also for English, try that again, Premier League Team of the Week even, but generally 83s, 84s across the big 5 leagues. Liga NOS and Eredivisie and CSL will be the most heavily focused leagues. CSL because obviously like Ronaldo Augusto, Oscar, Talisca, Arnautovic, those kind of players, like people will put them into solutions basically, and because they're all same nation and some of them are in the same club, it makes it so easy to kind of put together. Obviously Eredivisie is like Tagliafico, Onana, Blind, Promes, Tadic. It's fairly straightforward from there. Liga NOS is like Vertonghen, Marchesin, PZ, Rafa, Pepe, Cortez. I know I've missed maybe loosely Everton, but we'll break down the cards as well. Obviously both 85s. Sprint speed's a big issue with Milner, but he's like a well-rounded card. Like both are well-rounded. It's just a case of if either really fits your team. And it's also worth noting with folks like Chamberlain and Naby Keita. Naby Keita was an 85 and a free objective card for season 30. Yes, it was a lot of grinding, but it was easy to obtain if you just did like a handful of games every week. It was not hard to really obtain. Oxlade Chamberlain was like 350k. This is like, yes, half the value of that, but like it is a big spend to commit into an untradeable card. Is kind of where my point is really. But like the pack return on each is not great. Like a mixed players pack's like the equivalent of like a 5k pack, premium's like 7k, and Prime Electrum is a 20k pack, so you're getting say between 30-35k to do Milner for pack return. The pack return in McTominay though is actually a higher return because it's a 10k pack, which is what a jumbo gold pack is worth. 20k for 12.5. It's 30k, in fact it's 30k worth of packs for McTominay and just slightly over it for Milner, so they're almost trying to slightly entice you a little bit more. And now it is worth noting as well that free packs are the free Milner packs are all player orientated. The Jumbo Gold Pack is consumables in the Jumbo Gold Pack as well, so right away you're maybe not getting as much of a coin return as it were from the Jumbo Gold Pack. So they're doing little subtle things just to kind of entice you differently. But to further tap into it, personally, if I was wanting either of the cards, I would go Milner solely because McTominay has the inform. If I was honest, I'd rather have an inform because the inform McTominay's tradable, and like if you'd spent 14-15k, if you're really lucky, you could have gotten like anywhere under 14 when it was in packs a few weeks ago, and you'd be fine. Like, that's kind of the way I'd look at it, and just put an anchor on him, because that's really what you would use him for, is like that defensive kind of mid. Yes, he's near the 80 plus club as a result, but you've got to remember he's 6'4", he's it's basically a CDM with free. You're not going to try and attack with him very much, you're going to rely on him for defensive contribution. But for and you kind of do the same role with Milner, if honest. You're not going to play him as an attacking option, you play him as a defensive option. With the top 5 leagues, there's 83, 84s, where if it's La Liga, it's like from your Fakirs, Odegaard, Gaia, Aitor. You can even, like, your 84s like Felipe Jimenez, Isco. 82s like Canales would be pretty common, solely because of how the objective sets itself up, like the SBC set themselves up. Like, that's what Liga. Serie A is the common ones that you're seeing, like Romagnoli, Acerbi, Lucas, Brozovic, Arthur, Ilicic, Sirigu, Paul Lopez, Strakosha, Kolarov, Dzeko, Zapata, Ibra, even loosely Perisic, Hakimi, Ramsey, Fabian, Morata as well, loosely, Perrin as well, but it's, and then obviously like Prem is most likely be like your 83s like Van de Beek, Dele, Digne loosely, Matip for Liverpool, Maguire is another one for Manchester United and England. But there's so much like flexibility with the routes. As I say, the reason why I just go Serie A is usually because I try and look at what's not in effect. That's kind of why I do it. But as I said, for me personally, I would not do either of the two SBCs. They've just kind of not made it worth my, like, if I was doing it, it's not worth my time. It's a bit of a disappointment really, but I suppose it's each their own for preference. Like, they've boosted up McTominay significantly enough between the inform to the showdown, so it's a significant boost. But as I say, personally for me, I would just pass. Only do it if you're a fan of Liverpool, or Manchester United, or a Premier League squad. Let me know, as I said, what you got in your packs, what you think, who you think will get the upgrade. Smash the likes always, and I'll catch you all later.